Hello, hello, hello. How are you for day two? So excited to be here. Let me just check if we are live. Give me 1 second. Everyone who is here, how are you after yesterday? Let me know.
Everyone who is
Oh,
here.
yeah,
How are you?
I'm live. Okay, amazing. How are you? How are you after yesterday? I will give a couple of maybe a minute or two while you're joining. The broadcast today is great. And today is going to be the day. Yesterday we started with your personality, with expanding your mindset, with opening up some new ideas, some new thoughts, where you can see if there are blind spots when it comes to the personal part of your work, when it comes to you being the CEO, when it comes to you being the leader. All this work that we did yesterday is all about leadership, all about you staying very confidently, being extremely clear where are you going, being extremely clear and giving you all the needed questions and answers of this if there is something inside of you that is kind of blocking, kind of stopping, kind of some of them are like purely energetic things like limiting beliefs, etc. The other things are very strategic questions. So I want to make sure that you have answered everything, that you have prepared yourself, that you are clear. What are your goals? Where are you going? For me, this is very important when we work with you. And as I told you, although this is a free challenge, this is actually so deep work that you are not even going to find in many of the paid masterminds and really high ticket programs, really high ticket work. If you are here live, you can basically use and utilize this very well when you ask me questions, or feel free, I will say it once again, feel free to um, really to ask questions, even in the DMs, even after we are done with this, after we finish. I want to support you because this expand challenge is really a personal mission. This is really connected to me and my story. This is connected to all the positive and negative things I have experienced during all these more than 10 years already, during these 2 years of me having my business. Um, this is the story of mine and your success, because you need to understand that it's not necessary to to put on a pedestal whoever. We all have our ups and downs, and that's why yesterday is so important. That's why yesterday is so important, because at any stage any business owner should ask these questions, and I ask myself these questions as well, and I work on this with all of my paid clients. Like, doesn't matter if it's one-on-one or a group or whatever. And in the end of this challenge, you are going to get a promo code for the next season of the Unapologetic Massive Success, which is a group program. But I am going to refine it. I already did, because I see that there are some things that are working very well. There are some things that not everyone can utilize. So I'm adding much more personalized support, because this, the goal of the Unapologetic Massive Success, is actually to work on your business, not just to speak like general things that are not relevant for everyone in the group. Like, yes, where we are going to have the calls, the group calls, where we can talk about all of the things. You're going to get answers like hot seat coaching, you can ask anything, but also I'm going to give more personalized access to me. So on these one-on-one calls, we are going just to sit and work on your marketing, on your business plan, on the messaging, to map out the launches, to check out the offers that you have, everything from A to Z. And I really want to have these one-on-one calls with you where there is no fluff at all. Like, on these calls, on these trainings, workshops that we are doing, here the things are much more general. While your business has specifics, you have your own specifics, etc. So it is important that we work on your business. I want this for you. I want you to really have the strategy, the real business plan, the real marketing strategy, to check your offers, to check how we can improve your service and how we can build your brand. So many of you already know me who signed up for the free expand challenge, but I'm going also to remind you about my experience, about how you can work with me. I have more than 10 years of experience already in marketing and sales. You know that most of my experience is as a brand manager in an international company where I was working to build, to scale brands, to scale a whole portfolio of a whole department. I was leading a whole department, working both with the marketing and sales teams, offline, online. I have done tons of live events. So my experience is extremely wide. Uh, and I have built many brands. Besides that, I am also a marketing manager with different clients. I mean, like a real partner in your business. I almost operate for some of my clients as their chief operations manager. So you can count on me not only on the marketing, but on everything when it comes to running your business, because your business is not just the messaging, it's not just how you show life, but there are so many behind the scenes things, and they're actually much more important. And today we are going to work on this, to talk about your brand, to talk about how you should deliver your service. I'm going to spend some time on this because this is really a massive gap in the industry, and I would like to open that topic. And after that, we can proceed and continue in the unapologetic massive success or one-on-one. So when it comes to the work with me, you should know that you can work with me on marketing, sales, launching. I'm helping you to launch, to map up the whole launch, like emails, like content, like the dates, like when you're going to go live, what you're going to say, everything. We work on the offers, we create the offer together. I can be a second pair of eyes to see if there are some blind spots or whatever. But my main desire is to support you in the high level business strategy, and to help you to be more, to do it with love, with passion, to be happy, to enjoy it, because it doesn't make sense to have 100K month if you hate it. It doesn't make sense. It's not about that. It's not about that at all. So the empowerment, the passion, I want to give you the simplicity so you can enjoy. And I'm going to be very transparent here and very honest. The simplicity comes when you have the strategy and the systems behind. When you see that your business is going bigger, when you see that and realize that's why yesterday was so important. And you realize, okay, I'm that big enough. I'm already at 5K, 10K, 20, 50, 100K months. But I'm plateaued. Like you feel, the inner feeling, like you feel stuck. You have to do something else. You're trying different things, but they are not working the way you wish, the way you desire. So focus and to work on that. And the last thing is the mindset and your beliefs. Oh, sorry, there is typo here, but hello, we are humans. Um, but it is very important. I'm the strategy girl, the marketing girl, the businesswoman. I'm going to teach you this, but I see that every single day we need to focus also on your mindset and beliefs. So let's get to work. Today, also take your notebooks or Google Doc, open, do whatever is needed for you, but make sure that you take notes. And today we are going to dive deep into the business plan and into your strategy. Since we are speaking about expansion, my first question here is, what is your current business model? Is it only or mainly one on one? This is very difficult to scale because you have a certain capacity. If you do not go on one on many, you will need to hire help and support like much sooner, because if you have too many one-on-one clients, very soon you're going to run out of capacity. First of all, emotionally you're going to be drained, physically you're going to be drained, you are not going to have time, and still you will be kept at a certain income level. So my first question, also having in mind everything from yesterday, including the homework, according to your dreams and desires, according to the way you wish to lead and run your business, what I want you to tell me, what is your current capacity? How many clients are you capable to have at a time? How much money do you earn from this? This is for your information only. I want you to see what we have to do, how exactly we can expand your business, what is your capacity. And at the same time, I want you having in mind everything from yesterday, the NLP pyramid, everything. How would you like your ideal life in which you have business, not the opposite, to look like? For example, for me, my main motivation to quit my job was that I was all the time, even now when I remember, it's kind of painful. All the time I was on the road, and I was sleeping in empty hotel rooms, going completely exhausted from all day work, from workshops, from live meetings with clients and colleagues and distributors, etc. And I was going in a completely uh, empty hotel room. Yes, there were very nice hotels, but I was never able to reach to their spa centers or to have a massage. So in the end, I didn't care. I'm in a 5-star hotel all the time because I was not enjoying it. And now every single day, every single morning and evening, I am so grateful that I wake up or go to sleep in my own bed, in my own bedroom, in my own apartment. That I can wake up later or earlier, whatever, that I can run my errands during the day, and I can go, I can say, on Thursday I'm going on a vacation, and that's perfectly fine. Yes, there are certain moments where, let's say, there is a lot of work, I have a lot of clients, but I know it's a season, because this is the way I do it, and I want it. For me, I love my work, I love my job, and for me, the thing that I'm doing to really to focus on the work, and this makes me feel perfectly great. There are other moments where I don't feel like I want to work that much. So in these moments, I don't take more one-on-one clients, let's say, and I am going to keep the group only, let's say, for example. I have a plan when and what I'm going to launch. And for example, in July and August, I'm not doing live launches. This is what I want, how I want it. So tell me and think about yourself. How exactly do you want to do this? Because if you're doing live launches only and you do not have a sustainable long-term program where you have one on many clients and you lead it like that, it is going to be very difficult for you to scale. The scalability is coming from adding one on many and having this security of the income. So let me know, what is it for you? What is your current business model? What needs to be changed? What needs to be changed? Where are you currently? How much are you earning? And what do you really want? But not, I want 100K month and not being happy. What do you really want? It could be 20K, 30K. And now think, um, what part of you actually do not want it? Why is it not happening? What is the reason? And you're going to find something in yourself. For example, you don't have it because you think you need to have 10 more one-on-one clients, let's say, and you don't have that capacity. Maybe there is something very deep inside of you, similar to, even if I have this money, something is going to be missing, or I'm not going to have a thriving relationship or marriage. What is the reason? Maybe you think I'm going to burn out and to work too much. Hi, I have been there. Last year there was a certain period, maybe a whole year even, where I seriously didn't want to have a lot of clients, and I was completely fine with the income I have. I was not craving for a lot of money. I was not craving for a lot of clients because uh, my personal safety, let's say, yes, I can say safety, and my health were much more important. I just needed a break, but I was fine with this. Maybe you're thinking, who is going to pay me so much? But I want to tell you, you can have the money and still have the free time. You can have the money and still to have a thriving relationship. You can have the money and not work 24/7. And then comes the next, what needs to change to become a match for this? Strategically, where are the holes? Which one is your high ticket offer? Do you have high ticket offer at all? Do you have a long-term offer, a long-term program where you have secured income? So you're not starting from zero every month. Another very important thing, if you want to scale, you cannot start every single month from zero. If you want, let's say, the 100K months, you cannot start from zero for sure. You have to start from 50, 80K. If you want the 20, you have to start from 10 at least. So this month means secured income, payment plans. Maybe you need to add group programs, payment plans, plus pay in full. You have to shift your each month launching and looking for only for cash injections to a secured income. Where are the holes strategically? Really strategically. Do you have a plan? What is your plan? You write one number, that number is 100K. Where are the money going to come from? Which are the offers that are going to support this? Which are the offers? You cannot have two one-on-one clients and expecting to be on 100K, unless you charge 50,000 only for this every single month. So think about strategically, where are the holes? Where are the holes? How is your service structured? How are you delivering? What is going to mean to increase your prices, to add more programs, to add long-term programs, at least 6 months or 12 months? How is it going to look like for you? What doesn't really want it? What do you think? Like maybe someone is going to say something, what someone is going to think. What are the things? Think about here. How do you see your ideal life? How do you wake up? You can also have, for example, when I was planning this for the first time, I built like my calendar. I wrote Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, weekend. And I put this in columns and I wrote down when I'm going to go live, when I'm going to go live in the Quantum Leap membership, when I'm going to do the UMS, the Unapologetic Massive Success course, and when I'm going to have one-on-one calls. For example, I don't want to have more than 3 calls per day. In some cases, I can add up to 5, but this is too much for me already. So this means you have to shift your business model and to give less proximity or to make it much more expensive. So it's worth it. What is stopping you energetically? Are you thinking about the business model and the marketing strategy, or you're just thinking of a number? We are speaking real business here, real business expansion. And if we take your current business model, is it currently built to handle the expansion, the number that you want? Because your current business model could be set for maybe 20 or 30K, and you are able to take, let's say, 10, 20 people in a program, and you like it, and that's fine, okay. But maybe you want to go to 100K months continuously on repeat. Then what needs to be changed? Do you need a new offer or to refine the current offer? Do you need help and support so you have more time to work with clients? Or do you need maybe a co-coach who can support some of the lives or the calls? How is it going to look like? How you're going to feel when you have this? And I want to tell you that there is no business that you can run only by yourself. At certain moment, we spoke about this yesterday. You are not a startup anymore. At certain moment, and this is the challenge for you are big enough. You're already big. You have to start thinking as a real business owner who is scaling up the business. And it's not necessary for you to feel stuck, to feel tired all the time, to work all the time. You can already hire an operations manager, let's say, or as I gave you an example, an executive assistant or a coach or some support, and to expand. Your business needs to grow. And if you want it, of course, if you want it, you need to think of the strategic point of view and to make your plan. So think how can you scale, and maybe you can add one on many so you can work less and earn more. What does it mean in terms of prices, of the programs, of the offers, of proximity? What does it mean? How is your offer suite going to look like? What are you going to do in these programs? For example, for me, the Quantum Leap membership is more about the basics. It is about the basics. It is very nice, cool. I love it. This is my favorite program. We are there working a lot on the mindset and on some strategic and logical actions. But if you want really to scale, you're already at a certain level, or you are just starting, but you decided you want to make it big, then the unapologetic massive success is for you. This is again one on many. For example, in the Quantum Leap membership, there is no close proximity to me, no one-on-one. So there I can have hundreds of people. In the unapologetic massive success, I prefer to keep that container smaller, maximum 15 people. And this is the top maximum. Most of the time, I prefer to have like 8 to 10 people. Now, if I decide I want to get more people, I will have to re-evaluate where I'm giving my time and how I can do this. But in order to have consistent your number K months on repeat, tell me how are you starting the month? Are you starting at zero and you are in a constant anxiety? Where is the next client going to come from? What is the turnover? Can you extend these offers, these programs to keep these clients longer term? And do you know, actually, when you do this, it is much better for the client as well. It is much better because it's not that intense and you can have it differently. How can you offer memberships? How can you add a high ticket membership? Can you add kind of membership service where they pay a certain amount and you are there for them for a certain service? How much is your monthly recurring revenue? And let's take it from here and to see what we can do. What can we do with this? If you are currently at 10K and you want to scale to 50, what are going to be the steps? What this means for your pricing and for your programs, and how are you going to deliver this? And another thing for the consistent months is building a community and momentum. Community is giving an amazing added value that reflects on your prices and on your brand. It is so important. If you want to do this, focus on building a community and building momentums. Think about how are you warming up the audience? How are you launching? How are you keeping these people hot? How do you engage them in your containers so you can keep that momentum? And the next thing, automations and team. As many automations as possible. All emails on automation. All posts scheduled. Launches on automation. Do you need team members to help you? There are things that you cannot do by yourself, and it is not necessary. This is what you need to understand as the business owner and the CEO, that at certain point, even if you can do everything, you don't need to do it anymore, because your job is different. Your job is different. Let's say you are a health coach. Your job is to do a health coaching to your people, not to set up the emails and do everything else. Yes, of course, if you won't do it, I'm not saying don't do it at all. But you need to find time and space for your brain to think in the expansive way, to go into the expansion. And I want here to work very deeply on your brand, on your business promise, on your brand promise. So again, we have pyramid here, and I want, based on the powers that you found yesterday in the strengths, based on your zone of genius of what you are passionate about, what makes you happy, I want you to, I love this. I want you to build your new brand identity. Let's start. First, I want to say that actually your business and your brand are much bigger. It is not just a business for money. What is your bigger mission and idea? What is the result you're delivering? What is it? And how are you doing this? So here we have like the questions. We're starting again from the bottom of the pyramid, and we're going to go by sections. What is the result that you are delivering with your product or service? Here we put the things that our clients want. And do you know, also think about your difficulties, your pain points, what you have been through. Implement this reverse thinking, because very often, you know, we have already been through this, and we now start speaking to people who are the same, but at the same time there are people who need to go through this way, and you know there are steps that cannot be skipped. So tell me your brand as a whole, your business. What is the main brand statement here? What is your promise? What are the tangible assets that you are going to deliver? I will check the stream one more time to see if there are any questions. Think about and write down what your clients want and desire. Think about this and put it down. Write it down here into that pyramid. What is your core high ticket offer? what is like, the signature program of your business? The signature program. Here already we start speaking about the functional and emotional benefits. What are the benefits? Because, we have characteristics of the offer, but we need to translate them into the benefit for the client. Okay, they want more money. What does this mean? They want to be healthy. What does this mean? What are the functional benefits? Like when you're healthy, you feel energized, you love what you do, you love your life, your skin looks great, your hair looks great, you can attract higher caliber partners, let's say. You're going to feel confident, you're going to wear the best dress, and you're going to feel beautiful. All of these functional and emotional benefits that are a result from these features and attributes that we have. And we are doing this for your brand, for your whole business, first of all. Then we are doing this for each and every offer. The other thing, how are your clients feeling with you while they're in your offer and after they finish the work with you? How do they feel? This is extremely important. For example, when you are wearing the most expensive brands, there are brands that are much cheaper, but at the same time, you don't feel like, let's say, classy or so beautiful. When you wear these clothes, you just feel better. And for me, this is also very important, because if I don't feel myself like beautiful sometimes, I wake up, let's say, some days I'm not in the best mood just because of that. But let's say I go to my coach, listen to 10, 15 minutes to a podcast or to watch a live video, and immediately I feel better. Or let's say I put some makeup, put nice clothes, nice dress, and immediately I feel better. How is your brand making them feel? How? Don't underestimate this. The emotional benefits and the functional benefits are very, very important. And I know that you are told do not share like characteristics of your offer, but this is not true, because there are logical type of buyers who want to know what they are paying for. You're telling them, let's say, you're going to have a thriving relationship, but they have been through so much shit that they want to see what is the program of your offer and to understand if there is something different for them. And here you need to include exactly this unique selling point, because we are selling ourselves first. And here comes the brand persona, the human part of it. Why should I choose you? What is the connection between me and you? You need to remember something very important, which is especially for social media, which is relevant for building communities, which is adding value to your services as price and as a brand. There is a strategy, of course. I mean, of course, there are marketing rules, launching rules, all of this is there. All of these brand building elements are important, especially when it comes to growth, when it comes to expansion. But on social media, people are buying you first. You're selling yourself first. It is, mm, again, that's why yesterday is so important. It is about you, how you're showing, how you're speaking, how you're touching them. Are you reaching and connecting with them? This is exactly what means aligned: to be yourself, to show yourself your truth, to speak your values, to tell what you agree, what you disagree. This this means aligned, and this is the moment when content becomes easy, and when you are building your personal brand and you can build that community. This is the brand persona, the human characteristics of the brand. This is the, this is the embodiment, this is the storytelling, because you are attracting these people who are on your vibe. And then is the brand idea. What is your brand mission? What is the essence of your brand? Why is everything? What is your brand statement? And we're going to go to this into the next couple of slides. What is your brand statement? And also, why you? What is your expertise, your story? If you have any proofs, not necessarily money proofs. How are you living your mission? How are you doing what you are saying you're doing? Because the personal example is, the strongest thing. How are you helping your clients to achieve what you're promising? What is your unique approach? For example, for me, I really dive deep into your business. I dive into your business. Uh, I want to help you to achieve your goals. Really, I care. You cannot imagine how many, or maybe how many people are out there who just don't care. They care only to have 2, 3, 500 people into their containers. And they're not really supporting you, and you cannot build your business. Look, you can reach a certain point, but you cannot scale from there, because we need the real business work. And something that is relevant for me is that I give you one-on-one calls where we sit together. I open a document or a PowerPoint and we work on your strategy. And then you have this document for you, meaning that we are building all the strategy, all the systems. We speak about the operational part of the things. The other thing is, I'm getting you out of your comfort zone. I'm very good in this. Sometimes you're not going to hear very pleasant things from me. Not every day I'm going to be your best friend and to listen to you. I'm going to listen, like, what is your pain? Where are you stuck? How are you feeling? But at the same time, I'm going to tell you, this is not working the best way. This should be shifted. You should do this. And when you implement it, it's going to happen like that. And yes, I'm going to sit with you and to map out all your launch, the offers and anything. But because 50% of the work is you have. Now, this question, I don't see this in your content at all. And to be honest, because I work with different service providers from time to time, I don't see it in the service that is delivered, especially in many coaches. And everyone who is here, I would like you to really focus on this. I would like you to really start working on it. I want you to focus on the customer. The customer, the consumer, the buyer, call it whatever you want, that is here in the middle, is the most important. All we are doing is serving. You need to focus on the customer. What is your company, your business, your service promising? First of all, your brand. What is your brand promising? And we're going to write down the brand promise as well. How are you delivering it? How are you actually making this promise live and work? What is the service? What is the framework that you do? But I want it very specific. Don't tell me I'm a social media manager or I'm a VA. There are VAs who do lead generation. There are VAs who are doing only operational work. There are different kind of VAs. What exactly is your service? And why should I choose you? What your brand is promising to me? When you are a social media manager and you are offering me to pay you $1,000 per month, what are you going to do for me? And what result I can expect from this so I can trust and pay you this money? And do you know, I know that when I'm asking you these questions, it's going to trigger you. And somewhere on some of the questions, you're not going to feel comfortable at all. And you want to close all of this and go away. But this is exactly where you need to work. How does your client know that everything they do with you will be top quality and you can help them? This is the proof and validation. When you are telling me how am I going to feel, do you have this kind of testimonials, for example, or how exactly are you going to show it? When you are telling me I'm going to make money, how exactly are you showing me that your clients are signing clients? Let's say you're a VA and you offer also lead generation, for example. Show some improvement of the statistics, more people coming. Show how quickly people get these results. Your clients, in your content, you need to show this. This is the brand promise. This is the offer promise. This is your business reputation, your brand reputation. And again, here I want to add, if you have employees, this is internal already, make sure that they are very clear with your brand mission, your business mission, and the quality of the service you deliver, because I see very often how this is screwing you. And as a CEO, as a business owner, you have to take care of delivering the best quality, not to take care of some small technical operational work. You need to watch the big picture. You should not focus on some insignificant things. You cannot write post for 4 hours. You have service to deliver. You have to build brand. You have to build a business. It is not your work um, to take care of the small things. If you want to scale, if you want to keep the same place, keep doing everything by yourself. But here we are speaking about expansion, about big scaling. Then, based on these promises, is it clear in your content? What is your expertise? Like, do you have this trust building content where you're showing how you work, what is your expertise, you're educating, you're showing testimonials, the results that you have for yourself, like, for example, here is how I did this, or here is how I went from some difficulty to what you're doing. and how you can do this for your people. How do you do your work? What is the framework, like the process? Are you showing on stories, explaining these things? Are you showing on stories and giving like examples of what is it in your world, like sharing what something, just a regular daily case with a client of yours where you had this in this situation, you discussed this in this, or this is how you find the decision. What is the process? What does it look like to work with you? And another thing, it helps a lot to share why is this offer built. Like if you have watched, since you're here, you have, in my stories and in my reels, I was sharing so much how the expansion challenge was born. And you know, all these circles here, they are working together. Because your business, you need to understand this. Micro offers are great. They are going to teach you certain skills, but at some point when your business is big, everything needs to come together. You cannot have like missing pieces. This is not going to help you scale. And this is why we have the unapologetic massive success, where I sit with you and we put all this working together. Because there are many things, you know, it's content strategy, it's offer, it's launching, it's different programs for the different buyers journey. We need to funnel these people, we need to set up the operations, we need to show your values, your mission, your passion, we need to build community. We also need to listen to your clients, what are they saying. And you have to understand it's not an objection. It's not an objection, it is just something. Use these objections to understand what is missing from your content, to make them trust you, because these are their concerns. Another thing, who is going to have a result with you? There are certain types of clients who are never going to be ready for whatever. They're just in that stage of their mindset or their business, it's not connected to you. But we need to focus on these people who are ready and who are going to have result with you, and to make it very clear in your content. Make sure you're utilizing all the tools that you have. Like, don't leave money on the table. Now, we are going to write your business and brand promise. I want you to make this graph for you, put it like, draw it, or I want you to tell me what is your brand mission and brand promise. For example, for me, it is build a sustainable and profitable business in your life with passion and fun, where your life, freedom, and money are a priority without working all day long. And we're doing this through powerful and simple marketing strategy, business plan, offers, content, and simplicity in the end, which is dropped down. Here you can see my values, my mission, my passion. You can see embodiment of what I teach, like it shows expertise, there is education, there is a promise for a result. And from here, from this brand promise, we are also making the content pillars. How are you going to educate around all of this? How you're going to show your expertise? And around this, you build the framework and the processes. Very important thing is the customer service. Focus on this. Focus. It's very, very important. This is the key to monthly recurring revenue and to building a brand and community. Make sure to offer the next level client experience and support. These are the things that are external because these are the things your clients are seeing. And when it comes to the back to behind the scenes, to the internal factors, make sure your operations are running smoothly and they are not overwhelming you. Make sure that your business model is set for sustainability. Like this, what we spoke, one on many. Think about what you have to change. Maybe your current business model worked great till now, and this is normal. Um, we start doing one thing, then we go on the next step. As your business grows, it's normal. The transformation is normal, and it is even necessary, and it is happening for everyone. If you cannot operate anymore like that, this means you're grown enough and you have to make the quantum leap. You need to work on the delivery, to refine your offers, your programs, because you also have learned a lot of things. There are new services, like you can implement a new, let's say when we have the AI, things are happening much differently. So you can shift the things, you can start delivering even better service, or you are going to, I don't know, to buy something. Maybe you are going to to buy coaching, and you're going to improve your skills, which is going to improve your customer service and the delivery, the way you deliver your service. This is going to increase the price and the quality. Think about the pricing. What should be changed now? Everything is, all prices are changing right now. Maybe you're offering too good service and you are underpriced. Maybe you give too much close proximity, and you can increase the price for this because this is very valuable. What is your business model, and how are you going to have the monthly recurring revenue and to scale each month? What are the offers you're going to launch, like maybe memberships or masterminds that are at least 6 months, and then you are not starting from zero, and you want, let's say, to make other low ticket launches or high ticket launches. How is your business model? And we are, I know I gave you a lot of things to think about. Again, you will have to take time to watch it and to take time to think. I will say it again, your role as a business owner, as a CEO, is to think about your business growth. So I want you to focus on this. Do your brand positioning statement as a homework, and your elevator pitch that you are going to use in your content daily. Elevator pitch is your short presentation, one sentence presentation. Like, for example, mine is, I help coaches and service-based entrepreneurs to build a sustainable and profitable business with marketing strategy, sales strategy, offers, business plan, etc. What is your elevator pitch? And you are using this every time when you present yourself. The next thing, what result are you delivering? But this is already from the expansion position. Tell me again your ideal client and what result they want for a specific high ticket offer. What is your specific high ticket offer? The core high ticket offer that represents your brand the best. What is its name, the tagline, the pricing, and include a brief description of what is included. The next thing, which is extremely important for the expansion, and this is again strategic, building a community. Now, when we speak about communities, in order to integrate this, you need to gather people around a common goal, common mission, common vision. What is your community common goal and vision? For example, in my community is quantum leaping your income, quantum leaping your personality and your whole life. And here are coming people who are keen on this, who love it, who are excited, who want more, who want to work less and to earn more. What is your slogan that unites all of this? That is a reflection of your mission, of the community mission. It should be around your story, something around your story, around your personal transformation and way. This is the way you build up communities. And remember that this is an enormous added value to your brand. And you can actually, you're not going to pay as much money for Volvo as much you're going to pay for a BMW or Mercedes, because you're going to say, well, this is a Mercedes. It's a narrative. So start building your community and make your name, your brand as a narrative. Yeah, but this is you. And I want you to write down what is the business model you'd like, what are the offers, where are the money going to come from. This is the sales strategy. From my core high ticket offer, my signature offer are going to come, let's say 50% of the money I want to make for the next 6 months or a year. What is the proximity there? Maybe you already have it, what needs to be changed? But here you are shifting from launching every single month to having a monthly recurring revenue with long-term offers. This is the scalability. This is where the scalability comes from. You have to start the month with a certain amount so you can scale from that on. What needs to change? And I want you really to work down for the quality, to write down, sorry, for the quality of your service. What is currently working, what is not working, what needs to be refined in your offers, what is going to be in the new season, what is going to be the price. Maybe you need to add more close proximity or you need to decrease it. Do you need to show more social proof of the results and to increase the price already? Because your brand is already a name, it's proven to work. And how are you showing this in your content? This is for day 2. Make sure to ask any questions, send me your comments. And tomorrow we are going to work more on the expansion. There are a couple of more things that I want to share with you. We're going to continue this. You have homework to do. Make sure to write down everything from day 1 and day 2. And by the way, use this challenge to ask me all the questions you have. And tomorrow we are going to continue to day 3. Tomorrow I'm going to travel to Greece on a vacation, so I will do the broadcast in the morning because I'm going to travel in the afternoon. Plans changed a little bit, but this completely doesn't matter because we are going to do this. Thank you for your time. Make sure to work on your expansion, to behave as the CEO, to behave as the business owner who is doing the expansion. And see you tomorrow. Thank you for your time. Bye bye.